Federal government accelerates strengthens African Continental Free Trade Areas AFCFTA implementations in 2025. And on the foreign scene, U.S. will come to their rescue if Iran kills protesters, says Trump. Now the news in detail. Ekiti State Governor Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji has declared 2026 as a year of unlimited opportunities for the government and the people of the state, promising to sustain the rapid development being witnessed across all sectors. Oyebanji, in a statewide broadcast to mark the new year, which was aired across all radio and television stations in the state, noted that Ekiti, under his watch, has made remarkable progress with the completion of key projects and execution of life-changing programs and policies. The governor expressed appreciation to God and the people of the state for what he described as remarkable achievement of 2025, assuring that his administration will expand on the current achievements and set higher bars in the next year. Ondo State Governor Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa has ordered intensified security patrols across communities and forest areas of the state. The directive was issued on Thursday during a meeting with security chiefs in Akure, the state capital. The meeting was held in response to a violent attack carried out by gunmen on Ikpele Owo community in our local government area on Wednesday night, New Year's Eve. The attack, which occurred at about 10 p.m., reportedly saw gunmen invade the agrarian community and set a police station ablaze, forcing officers and residents to flee as the attackers fired sporadically, causing panic in the town. The Oyo State government has disclosed that the 30 billion naira released by the federal government as part of the intervention fund approved for the January 2024 Bodija explosion in Ibadan has remained untouched about 2 years after the tragic incident. The government also revealed that the federal government is yet to release the outstanding 20 billion naira balance from the 50 billion naira approved to support the reconstruction of Old Bodija and its environs following the January 16, 2024 explosion. In a press statement issued on Thursday by Professor Musibao Babatunde, Honorable Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, and Prince Dr. Oyelade, Honorable Commissioner for Information and State Government, disclosed that the 30 billion naira lies untouched in the Oyo State Government Infrastructure Support Account. Meanwhile, the former governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, has charged the Oyo State Governor, Seyi Makinde, to return the 30 billion naira he admitted was released by the federal government as intervention fund for the January 16, 2027 Bodija explosion in Ibadan, since he claimed not to have spent the money. Fayose said it was funny that the governor did not inform the people of Oyo State of the 30 billion naira he now admitted to have received and the 20 billion naira balance until he blew the whistle on the 50 billion naira intervention fund. In a statement on Thursday by a spokesperson, Femi Phillips, the former governor said since Governor Makinde has now said that he kept the 30 billion naira he admitted to have received in the bank since 2024, Oyo State government should return the money to the federal government so it can be used for the people for which the money was meant. Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo has signed into law 2 key revenue bills in line with the federal government's new tax reforms. The laws include the Kogi State Internal Revenue Service Establishment Law 2025 and the Kogi State Taxes and Levies Approved List for Collection Law 2025. This was disclosed in a statement issued on Thursday by the Commissioner for Information, Kingsley Fanwo. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed the new tax laws on July 26, 2025, and they took effect on January 1st. The federal government says it has achieved notable progress in implementing the African Continental Free Trade Areas (AfCFTA) in 2025, boosting trade integration and private sector participation across Africa. Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, disclosed this in a statement on Nigeria's AfCFTA implementation progress. Oduwole said that the AfCFTA remained central to Africans' ambition to create a unified continental market through tariff liberalization, reduced non-tariff barriers, and enhanced regulatory cooperation. The federal government has recently celebrated the financial close of United States dollars $1.126 billion in financing for the execution of Phase 1, Section 2 of the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, marking a major milestone in the delivery of one of Africa's ambitious and transformative infrastructure projects. The financing was fully underwritten, with Afrexim Bank underwriting $500 million and First Abu Dhabi Bank underwriting the remaining $626 million USD, with partial risk mitigation support provided by the Islamic Corporation for the Insurance of Investment and Export Credit. This transactions marks ICIEC's first Nigerian operation since the country's Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, the Minister for Industry and Trade and Investment, disclosed this in a statement on Nigeria's AfCFTA's implementation progress. The Minority Caucus of the House of Representatives on Thursday called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to urgently address worsening insecurity, corruption, and rising inflation, warning that the hardships faced by Nigerians in recent years demand more decisive government action. The caucus made the call in a New Year message issued on Thursday and signed by the minority leader, Mr. Kingsley Chinda, alongside 3 other principal officers. The lawmakers lamented the socio-economic pressures Nigerians faced in 2025 and challenged the federal government to intensify its effort in 2026 to alleviate the suffering. In business, Nigeria's banking sector recorded a rise in bad loans in 2025 after the Central Bank of Nigeria withdrew the regulatory forbearance granted to lenders during the COVID-19 pandemic. And according to the Apex Bank's latest macroeconomic outlook report, the report showed that the banking industry's non-performing loans ratio climbed to an estimated 7%, exceeding the prudential benchmark of 5%. The CBN said the increase reflected the impact of ending the temporary reliefs earlier granted to banks to cushion the effects of the pandemic on borrowers. The non-performing loans ratio stood at an estimated 7% relative to the prudential limit of 5%. The level of NPLs reflected the withdrawal of the regulatory forbearance granted to banks during the COVID-19 pandemic, the report read. On the entertainment scene, popular Nigerian TikToker Pella has officially announced the breakup with Jarvis, his girlfriend and content creator. Pella made the announcement 2 weeks after being involved in a deliberate car accident to end his life over breakup threats from Jarvis. He was hospitalized and later arrested by the authority in accordance with Eastern traffic laws. Meanwhile, popular Nollywood actress Peggy Ovire has deleted the name of her husband, Frederick Leonard, from her Instagram bio. The developments came amid the rumors of their separation on social media. The name, which was previously visible on her Instagram page, has now been deleted. In sports, Chelsea has begun the process of appointing a new head coach following the departure of Enzo Maresca, with Strasbourg manager Liam Rossnell emerging as the leading contender for the role. Maresca, 45, left his position on Thursday after just one season in charge amid reported internal tensions with Chelsea's hierarchy and ownership. The Italian, who previously guided Leicester City to promotion, departs as the club once again looks to reset its long-term project. Finally, on the foreign news, United States President Donald Trump said on Friday that the United States is locked and loaded to respond if Iran kills protesters after cost of living demonstrations in the country turned deadly. Protesters and security forces clashed in several Iranian cities on Thursday, with 6 people reportedly killed in the first deaths since the unrest escalated. Shopkeepers in the capital, Tehran, went on strike on Sunday over high prices and economic stagnation, actions that have since spread to other parts of the country. Trump said on his Truth social media platform that if Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. And now to end Ayoba News, a quick reminder of our major stories. We told you that Ekiti State Governor Mr. Abiodun Yebanji has declared 2026 as a year of unlimited opportunities for the government and the people of the state, promising to sustain the rapid development being witnessed across all sectors. It was in a bulletin that the federal government says it has achieved notable progress in implementing the African Continental Free Trade Areas in 2025, boosting trade integration and private sector participation across Africa. We as well informed you that the federal government has recently celebrated the financial close of $1.126 billion in financing for the execution of Phase 1, Section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, marking a major milestone in the delivery of one of Africa's ambitious and transformative infrastructure projects. And we finally brought it to you on the foreign scene. United States President Donald Trump said on Friday that the United States is locked and loaded to respond if Iran kills protesters after cost of living demonstrations in the country turned deadly. And that's the size of our bulletin at this hour, as put together by the production team, edited by Moyosola Zubar. I am Bukola Olorutobi. Thank you for listening.
Number 1. There is something magical about those two words. For you to be number one radio station, you've got to be number one in the reading book of your listener. The number one station they can rely on for up-to-date news, sport news, maximum entertainment.